Stop buying all-terrain tires until you watch this. If your truck or SUV spends most of its life on pavement, buying all-terrain tires is probably a mistake. Most people don't realize this until after they've paid for them. All-terrain tires look tough. They're marketed like they do everything. But in real-world performance tests and owner experience, they usually mean longer braking distances, worse wet grip, more noise, and lower fuel economy every single day you drive. And this isn't about hating AT tires. It's about the fact that most drivers buy the wrong tire for how they drive. So before you spend $1,000 on your next set, watch this. What all-terrain tires really are. All-terrain tires are a compromise. They're built with deeper tread blocks and larger voids, so they can grip loose surfaces. That sounds great, until you realize compromises always come with trade-offs. And the biggest mistake people make is assuming those trade-offs don't matter for daily on-road driving. They do. Daily trade-offs. Let's start with wet roads, because this surprises people. In multiple comparison tests, tires with more aggressive tread patterns tend to take several feet longer to stop in the wet than road-optimized designs, even when size and compound are similar. A difference that can matter at highway speeds. Then there's noise. Because of the oversized tread blocks, all-terrain tires are repeatedly rated as noticeably louder on highways compared with smoother highway tires. And fuel economy? The same deeper tread and blocky pattern that help off-road grip also increase rolling resistance, which many owners report as 1 to 2 miles per gallon less versus road-optimized tires during typical highway driving. None of this shows up on the tire rack display, but you feel it every day. Who should not buy all-terrain tires? If your driving looks like this: highway commuting, suburban errands, long road trips at 65 to 75 miles an hour, you should not be buying all-terrain tires. If you live in a city and hit gravel maybe twice a year, you don't need them. If ride comfort, low noise, and fuel economy matter more than looking rugged in a parking lot, all-terrain tires are the wrong tool. This isn't opinion. It's matching the tire to the job. Comment your vehicle and driving split, highway, snow, gravel, and I'll tell you whether all-terrain tires actually make sense for you. The snow myth. A lot of people buy AT tires for snow. Here's the truth. That mountain snowflake symbol, 3P MSF, means the tire met a minimum winter traction requirement, but it does not make an all-terrain tire equivalent to a dedicated winter tire in ice or deep snow. It helps a bit in slush and light snow, but that's a big step down from what a true winter tire delivers in severe conditions. So if snow and ice are serious concerns, all-terrain tires are still a compromise, and not a great one. Who should buy all-terrain tires? Now this part matters. If you regularly drive on dirt, gravel, forest roads, job sites, or trails, all-terrain tires do make sense. If you tow or haul in mixed conditions or live rural where pavement isn't guaranteed, that's where they earn their keep. The problem isn't all-terrain tires. The problem is people buying them for a lifestyle they don't actually live. The quiet money drain. Here's what nobody talks about. Even when an all-terrain tire costs less upfront, the aggressive tread and higher rolling resistance often mean you lose fuel economy and experience faster effective wear when used mostly on pavement. That's how a cheaper tire ends up costing more in fuel, noise fatigue, comfort, and overall lifespan. What makes more sense for most people? For most drivers, a high-quality highway or touring tire delivers better wet braking and handling, a smoother, quieter ride, better fuel economy and rolling efficiency. Highway tires are engineered for paved roads, and they show it. If winter matters, but serious off-road doesn't, an all-weather tire is usually a smarter middle ground. Let me make it easier. Here's the simple test. If over 80% of your driving is on pavement, stop defaulting to all-terrain tires. Get yourself an all-season or highway tire like Cross Climate 2 or Bridgestone Dueler HL Alenza Plus. If snow and ice are your main concern, all-terrain tires are not the answer. You need something winter dedicated, like Nokian Hakkapeliitta series. If you leave pavement often enough that you'd get stuck without extra traction, that's when they make sense. It's not about the tire, it's about being honest with how you drive. And here's the part most people don't expect. Some of the most popular all-terrain tires in North America can actually underperform in everyday conditions compared with tires people dismiss as boring. In the next video, I break down why all-wheel drive is not enough for winter performance and what matters more. If you don't want to learn that lesson, the expensive way, watch that next.